All righty. What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Done. Shut up. Is that not the most effeminate, cucky thing you've ever heard in your... When someone shows you who they are, make sure you believe them. Okay. Alrighty. I was going to take a drink, but I didn't feel like it. When someone shows you who they are, make sure you believe them. Little Sunday night stream. Little Sunday night vibes. What are the vibes like? What are the vibes like tonight, boys? Man, the stream last night. Dude, how crazy was that? I've said that about Topuria for a while, but I specifically said that last night on the stream too. Topuria is not going to be around for much longer. And I've said that for over a year, but I specifically said it again last night. I said 2 fights, max. So you got Topuria basically saying he's leaving the sport. You have Tom Aspinall showing some interest in a Francis Ngannou boxing match. You have the ESPN era coming to an abrupt end, just end as well. And we're heading over to Paramount, boys. We're heading over to Paramount. Topuria was never a true champion. Facts. Fake champ. Fake champ. Fake champ. Defender vacate. He says also he has no idea when he'll return. He has no idea when he'll return. But yet we're throwing out fake belts. That's what we're doing nowadays. I mean, the sport is... I know people think I'm an alarmist. The sport is just dying by the day, man. Genuinely dying by the day. I don't know what much we can do about it. I'm here for the speaker verbal tap. Let's go. What is up, the one who vapes? What is going on, my friend? Multi-time made man around here. What's up, Chase? Dana better not step to these waters. Joey, guess you were right about Topuria again. Big Dog 2026. We taking this joint over. I already own this place. Good evening, Joey. What's up, Toads? Sir Shax, what's up? Excuse me. Hey, Joe, you think we should be a bit careful about what you say about Dana? I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. I'm supposed to be scared? I don't get it. What am I supposed to do? Be scared? I gotta be a bit more careful. Maybe I should, but I wouldn't. What's he gonna sue me for what? You've been saying that since I started watching. Yeah, I've been saying that for a long time. And you have John Cena saying goodbye. I guess so. True. Why is that Grant Dawson is inclined to get KO'd the moment he builds his hype back up? He never built his hype back up. Topuria did earn his title shot, but holding up the divisions ain't right. Exactly. Topuria basically said if the plans of UFC, he said if Justin beats Patty, the UFC have different plans for him. Clearly he means he'll move up to welterweight while vacating the belt. Crazy. Maybe that is the case. I just think it's really becoming a sham around here. Is it crazy to think Green beats Chandler's bum ass? He probably does. I don't know. Chandler would probably chin him. I think Green's super bummy, and he fights like a bully, and Lance Gibson should have won that fight last night. Tom can't see, and Ilia can't see his wife. Damn, we got some paper champs, I know. I'm so happy. Made a Yaroslav Amaslav edit post on TikTok. Got 131K views. Congrats. It's going to do slap you in a club in Mexico at 53. I don't think Islam's going to be around much longer. I may be wrong. I don't know. We'll have to see shortly. I hope that he is, man. The welterweight division is just heating up. Phenomenal as always. Thank you. Your Teflon, mate. I've seen the Vulgarius sent your way, but don't let the haters phase you. People should learn from you. Keep on trucking. I will keep on trucking. Walter Walker would heel hook Aspinall in round 1. I agree. Can you blame Ilia? I don't like Francis, but he made $50 million in 2 fights compared to $10 million he got offered by Dana plus dinners. Yeah. What kind of sport do we have? Everyone just says, oh, I want to get my name big enough I can leave for a different sport. It's like, I remember back when I was a kid, I used to watch WWE, and it was like everyone who would get to the top of the sport would leave for acting. Basically, you get your name big enough in the UFC, you're like, I'm ready to go box, brother. I'm ready to go box. That's the gist of it. Bobby Green plays with his food too much. He needs to attack more. It's because he's a bummy bum. That's what he is. With a glass jaw. I don't think Islam's going to... Okay, read that. Now it's making a YouTube channel. What is? Topuria is low-key killing the sport, but no one will mention it because he's not desire, religion, race. I think some people will mention it. It's just annoying, man. We're acting like... I don't know. It's just... It just drives me fucking nuts, man. Topuria doesn't even know when he's going to be back. Now it's making a YouTube channel. I wish I knew what that was. Bird check. Okay. Topuria's. Okay, read that. Guys, run up the likes on the stream. Only 8 likes so far. What the hell? Joe was youngish. Dana always lying like he does now. It's gotten worse. He's always been like that, but it's gotten worse. Can you remind people it's getting real bummy? It's getting real bummy around here. It's getting real bummy. I don't want to see him because of BJ Penn. Joe, who's your current favorite fighter? Current favorite fighter. One fighter I want to tune in no matter what for. I'll say Hamzat. Say Hamzat Chimaev. Joe yelled at me last stream, but I'll always be a beta show. I'm pretty sure you got gifted. Now it's people making it to the UFC to grift off. Oh, yeah, everyone's making YouTube channels now. I said that like 2 years ago. Shit's gotten annoying, man. Please have been creamed for the next month. Thought you were going to say Michael Chandler. I could see Izzy winning another UFC fight. I think he will. 3 things guaranteed to happen a year from now. Joe will have 55K subs. Hopefully more than that in a year from now. Colby Covington will be in the WWE, and Armin will be lightweight champion. We'll see. What I need to do is I need to start finding topics that the majority agrees with me with, and I need to hammer those ones home, man. Those when I have my greatest bits of growth. You know, when I'm hammering Connor, when I'm hammering Jamal Hill for being delusional after everyone turned their opinion around on him. When I'm hammering Chandler. When I'm hammering the Sphere card. Those are my biggest moments. I gotta start thinking. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna be the Mr. Quote unquote contrarian, because I actually am a reasonable person and base my opinions off logic and fact. But I said I need to figure out some of those, man. I bet you I could have hit 50K this year had I done it. Izzy would beat Strickland in a rematch, 100%, Robin. I still think Izzy can take out plenty of guys in the top rankings. Does anyone else low-key want to see Izzy DDP too? Ultimate fake clown show. Is Conor marriage legit legal status? I have no idea. I don't know the details of it. I don't know. Pereira over Habib all the time. Pereira over Habib all time? Maybe. What's worse, Chandler or Covington? They're both pretty bad. I'll say Chandler's worse now. Every time I hear UK accent, I think pussy now. Yeah, most UK guys are pussies. Or a lot of them. Not all of them. I'm so glad I never jumped on the Ilia train. I saw an interview before he fought Volk. Said he wanted to retire at 30. And he's get a boxing fight with Canelo. And now, look at it. We will never see Islam Ilia. Fights I really want to see are the following. Islam Ilia, Alex versus Ang 3, Ilia versus Arman, Izzy versus Alex 3, DDP versus Izzy 2, Hamzat versus Islam at 170. I hate to be the one to break it to you, brother. I hate to be the one to break it to you, brother. I don't think any of those are going to happen. It's unfortunate. I feel bad for Arman. UFC fucked him. I know UFC fucked him raw and fucked him hard. No lube. Should be fighting for the title soon. What's up? What's up? Not going to lie. I think Joey fights Dana for the UFC president spot. I'd win. For sure. I swear Dana just makes all the shittiest fights compared to what he could make. It's just so annoying. You going to make a video about Ilia's recent interview? I kind of want to, but it's all in Spanish. So it's almost, unless I'm mistaken, it's all in Spanish. So I don't know. Negative 450, Joey, for sure, after I saw those combos. Enable captions. Yeah, but it's just, it's not the same. It's not the same, man. You think video would do numbers? I don't know that it would. Just learn Spanish. It's not about that. It's about the audience. I speak Spanish fluently. Chupa mi pinga. Dana White. Dana makes fights. He wants to see no consideration for fans. No, I don't even think that's the case. He makes fights based on who he thinks. Dana's constantly conniving and maneuvering to try to make the next Conor McGregor star. By a hook or by a crook. No habla español, amigo? No. They should do Bob Green versus McKinney. Joey looks Mexican. What do you guys think I am? You think I'm Mexican? Nah. Mexican. Mi amigo Juan. ¿Cómo estás? We want Ank versus Alex 3. Dude said Irish. Dude said Arab. Dude said Mediterranean. Polish, Greek. How much do you think Oscar Willis makes for running the Mac Life YouTube channel? I don't know, because he does jerk off Connor quite a bit. Joey looks Pakistani. Okay. People fucking call him GOAT for beating 3 wash fighters not in their prime. I'm done, Joey. The privilege this dude is more than Alex. It's kind of annoying. Are you South American? I don't know. Dude said you look MAGA. I'm fucking done. John Doe, thank you for the $4.99, Joe. I don't know your ethnicity, but all I know is you're a cute hamster. Thank you. I would make a damn cute hamster. I would make a damn cute hamster. Thank you. Fucking stupid. Stupid as shit ever. But thank you, John Doe, you bum. Getting real bummy around here. $4.99. John, hey, times are hard, getting hard for John Doe around here. Alex to heavyweight is the move to make. They probably will. You look like Marlboro Reds. Joey's got the guinea pig build. Hung like a hamster. I don't even know what that means. Maybe a koala. MAGA's a race now, apparently. Might be Italian. Do you think Izzy better than Alex? Yes. I know that Izzy's better than Alex. Now that we're just throwing out random animals. I got that rotating background right now. It's a moose. Ilia can't box while on the UFC contract right now. Somebody like the stream, getting real bummy around here. Yeah, like the stream. Run up the likes. I'm streaming on a Sunday. I should be relaxing right now. Topuria wants to leave MMA to do a Conor return to get his soul destroyed by Islam. I think he wants to. I don't think Topuria's planning on coming back, man. Topuria's smart. So Alex loses to Jones if that fight ever happens. Did you accomplish your New Year's resolution? I don't really usually do that. He verbally tapped out. How long do you think Tom will make to make a comeback? I would think March or April. I think if he isn't coming back by March or April, I think they'll strip him. Unless they do an interim. Like, let's say they need a title fight or something. Right now, they're booked through March, though. But let's say they need something late March, early April, and Tom isn't ready to go. They can say, yeet. Give me that title back. You have to do a video on his recent contract. He literally said if Justin wins, they have different plans for me. Maybe I will, man. I seen the clips. It's just in Spanish. I was like, eh. I generally would be surprised if they stripped him. You would or wouldn't be? Because I wouldn't be. Alex versus Gane would be a sick fight at heavyweight, and that's what they would do. You think if they throw Alex into a heavyweight title fight, you think they're going to have him fight for an interim belt? Answer me that. Do you think they would do that? If they put Pereira in a heavyweight title fight, you think they're going to do an interim? Ilia went from I'll be ready in December, then January, then Q1 of 2026. Today he said, I don't know when I'll be ready. My time in MMA is almost done. The dude's gone. I know. They'll probably give him a title shot off rip, right? Yeah, I don't think they're going to make him fight anyone. But they would vacate the belt. They're not going to let him fight for a third division title and not be the undisputed. Gane versus Alex, number one contender. Bro, Alex is moving up to heavyweight to fight Jones. That's why Jones is planning on a comeback and why Alex is stalling the division. Seems like everyone's stalling out every division, doesn't it? Do you think they've paid AJ to pull out of the Paul fight? Jake can say AJ ran and we don't watch a man die. I said I don't believe it happens, but maybe it does. Bummy Boy or Soy Boy Strickland, who you have? Bummy Bo, or I'll probably pick Soy Boy Strickland. I don't know, though. I don't think Strickland's that good. John made the heavyweight division exciting again. Yeah, when he actually showed up. But he was too busy sitting on the sidelines the majority of the time. That's the truth. Could you imagine if Bo? I don't choose ads, bro. Like you're complaining about ads, like I choose them. That's YouTube. That's not me, bro. Yeah, I ain't actually paying for Paramount. I think I already do, so. Jake gets knocked out like Francis. If he doesn't get knocked out, that shit's rigged. White House event gets rained out, canceled. I don't think it happens. It'll be, for one reason or another, it won't happen. It'll be something. It'll get canceled. Let me predict this. It'll get canceled for some unforeseen reason. It'll be some geopolitical event or something obscure. And then when I take my victory lap saying I knew it was never going to happen, they're going to say, oh, you just got lucky. Who could have possibly foreseen this? Well, I did, bitch. I did. Because I'm telling you right now, by a hook or by a crook. Let me stop. For some reason, it just won't happen. Some version of it will happen, but it's not going to be what they're promising. And you can run and tell that. At what age did you start growing your majestic beard? I just started growing it last year. I'd rather have him than Tom. At least he don't cry about eye pokes or groin shots. Yeah, he gets right back in there and fights. I could see that happening. What, everyone's saying that I shouldn't be able to take a victory lap, that I got lucky, or something else? Joshua's asked Jake is either going to win or he'll end up giving Joshua a tougher fight than what people expected to gain. Imagine, I don't trust it at all. Or they'll just end up moving it to the arena in DC and then theming it for Trump. That's my best guess. They'll do it in the Capital One Arena. Patience is required for Joey's takes to make sense. Facts. Bro, you have a video of 4 years ago with your beard? I barely even had a beard at that time. Glorified MAGA rally? Probably. It's actually sad. It's actually sad. But Dana, that's why Dana thinks he can do everything with impunity. That's why they're trying to take over boxing, because he has political advantages. That's the reality of the situation. Why do you think Dana's always smirking? Dana basically thinks he's invincible. Even if Dana committed horrendous, like, white-collar crime, you don't think he'd get off scot-free? Scot-free, however you say it? I don't even know. I don't use that term often. Dana basically has the immunity to do whatever he wants. The fact he asks for 9 title fights and they pretend like he actually watches the sport is hilarious. I know. How many champions are there? Let me take a look. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 champions. And there's supposed to be 8. Every champion would be defending. Did you see Mighty pick Jake Paul over Anthony Joshua? To be fair, I don't think he picked him. I think he said he could win, which I think is equally as dumb, but I think he said he could win. The reporter, even Canelo, made him look embarrassed at the press conference. I know. When Dana actually gets stood up to, he doesn't know what to say. They might start making new championship belts. Who wins, Jake or Joshua? Joshua. Anderson Silva versus Tyron Woodley. Who you got? I'll take Anderson. Topuria set out. He's done in MMA. Maybe one more fight would be my guess. Is Ilia ducking Gaethje? He looks like he has weight cuts miraculously getting hard again, and he's moving up if Gaethje beats Patty. That's what it seems like. CT wins. Look at the numbers Jake Paul did promoting a woman's boxing bout as main card. He should be a promoter instead. Maybe he should. I don't know why anyone pays him any mind. It's actually annoying to me. You'll beat Patty. People will say he's undisputed GOAT for beating Patty. I love how boxers have infinite more respect for themselves than the average MMA fighter. It sure does seem like that. Who wins? Patty, Gaethje? I hope Gaethje wins just to mess with Dana's plans. Probably Patty. I think probably Patty would be my guess. The entire MMA community loves sucking Jake Paul's nuts. They're the one that made him popular, basically. Not popular, but I mean popular in combat sports. Bro, watch your video. Thought we won't see you until the new year. In what video? What video did I say that? Topuria gets smoked at boxing 154 division? Probably. You think Hamzat can box? I think he has some striking, but pro boxing? No, absolutely not. MMA boxing? Yeah, he has some. That's real. Will you be uploading during the 6 weeks? Yeah, should be. I don't even necessarily care that much that we have 6 weeks off. I wish we had 2 weeks off every month. I honestly can't stand these motherfuckers that are just obsessed with having a card every weekend, no matter how shit it is. I'll take a card every weekend if we have good cards, but that just isn't feasible. So instead, we have to have dog shit cards. Because all the gambling bros are fiending for this shit. That's all they care to watch. They're like, oh yeah, man, so many events. Like, we should have at least one weekend per month with no card. Let's see when we go back. After this long time off. We have January 24th, January 31st, February 7th. The next event off after the long break is February 14th. So we get 3 events, then a break. Then we get 21st of February, 28th of February, March 7th, March 14th, March 21st, March 28th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 weeks in a row. And then we don't have the rest of the schedule built out after that. Now, I want 2 cards a month. Maybe 3 on occasion. But the gambling bros keep the sport intact like that. It's crazy because essentially it pushes the UFC. It allows the UFC to do more and more events regardless of quality, and these same people eat the shit up. It's annoying as fuck. Like, oh yeah, man, so many cards. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand it feels weird not having a card, but like, if it's not going to be good, what's the point? Like, at least I'm not asking for banger pay-per-views every fucking week, but just give me something. Give me something of relevance. What's your take on the UFC ESPN era? I think my biggest memory is the ESPN app never improved the entire time. The ESPN app never improved in the entire time that they had UFC. That is the sad, sad reality. Ilia hopes to beat Patty or even older Justin. Call out someone older than retire. He knows he'll never fight anyone good again. It's just reality. Topuria might as well be retired in my book. I just know it, man. Topuria will never fight anyone good again. That's the reality. That's just the reality. He will never fight another compelling matchup. And the sad reality is, how many compelling matchups did we actually get with him? Was Topuria max? Okay, that's pretty much it. Like, I never question. I mean, I didn't even question that one, but I never questioned if he'd beat old Chin. Well, now, I'm wrong. The Volkanovski fight was, but it was like shit that Volk was turning around quickly. I think if Volk wouldn't have turned around quickly, he would have been able to have a better showing. Facts, the ESPN site and app has been the worst thing ever. They haven't improved it not once. I don't know why Topuria gave me severe, insecure, cocky vibes. A loss would break his identity. I know. I've watched every single UFC card since like 2014. I missed one last year. The shitty Macy Barber one. Merab lost to Piotr in the press conference after Piotr said, "I've never seen you with a woman." Merab's entire motivation just went downhill. Yeah, Merab's like damn near fucking almost 40. No women? That's crazy. Ilia fanboy's going to call him GOAT if he retires today. He beat Emmett before Volk. How can same motherfuckers hate Habib but glaze Topuria? It's just brain dead fans, bro. Piotr changed the game. I still got to work on that video. Division needs new blood. Then the UFC makes Dawson versus Torres and leaves Arman fightless. Doing everything they can to keep Gaethje at the top. Dude, Gaethje pisses me off because he demanded a title shot or retirement and he got it. Like, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? By the way, guys, like the stream. Double check and make sure you are subscribed. Run up the likes on the stream. I'm doing a Sunday stream around here. And nobody bothers to like the stream. That's crazy. Topuria leaving the box. What did I miss? He said he's basically not. He's not sticking around MMA for much longer. Joey, stand in turn, please. Shut up. Didn't get a notification. YouTube's getting real bummy around here. Nobody cared about that card last night, huh? That's the worst views I got in a post fight in a while because nobody cared. My audience is smart. They don't care about cards like that. The only thing that mattered was the main event. That's all that mattered. That's a sad reality. Joe asked subscribe. Thank you. Will he retire after losing to Arman? He's never going to fight Arman. He's never going to fight Arman. Topuria can't do shit. Recently he said he wants more money from Dana. It's just annoying that no fights we actually want can ever happen. Topuria said there's too many incels in the MMA community. I'm getting out of here, basically. You think Tom overplayed his hand talking about boxing? Yes. I don't understand why Ilia says he may want to go to boxing. I thought he had high-level grappling he wanted to show. It's because boxing pays 10 times more. So apparently the UFC offered Francis the biggest heavyweight contract in history, and they offered him a little bit under $10 million. Francis went and boxed and made like roughly $25 million per boxing match. So he made probably $50 million. So he made more than if he fought in the UFC 5 times under the new contract. And think about it. Once you get one $25 million payday, one $10, $15 million payday, whatever it may be, you're set. He's not getting that from the UFC. UFC's cutting costs. UFC's trying to increase margins. That's all they care about. That's the reality. Damn. You think we're getting pre-ESPN era of fight nights with Paramount? I have no idea. Probably not. Joey's a true heavyweight champ. Tom wouldn't dare step to these waters. Put this on record. Francis slumps Tom Aspinall. You don't need to put that on record. That's a fact. Everybody knows that. I don't think anyone would pick Tom. If you had to guess, did Ilia cheat or did he get cucked? He probably... I don't know, man. It would be nothing more than speculation. If I had to guess, it's probably a combination of factors. But, I don't know. It's really too hard to speculate on that. The Buchecha fight was dog shit. The Buchecha fight was absolute dog shit. Pray for Gaethje winning because then Ilia will fight Islam. It's not going to happen. What on earth going on at welterweight? What do you see the picture looking like next year? I have no fucking clue. But if they do Islam Usman, I'm going to be absolutely heated. That'd be dog shit. You can bet Ilia's ego cost him this marriage, probably. Talked about you in his video. I don't... What video? I mean, I don't... It's not like I give a fuck about what that little beta male says, bro. That's old news. Well, at least we can be sure he didn't beat her inside a club in Mexico at 53 on camera, at least. Gary should be next. I agree. Shouldn't be Usman. Guess whose wife is older, richer, and taller than them? It's not Gary, and maybe I could. Whose wife was? What are we talking about? You already know it's Islam Usman. Man, what a disgrace. What a disgrace that would be. If they make Islam Usman, ugh. What a shit welterweight fight that is, considering what we have available. Apparently Ilia's wife said fight Arman or I'm gone. Yeah, that's what I heard through the grapevine as well. That's what I heard as well. Fight Armin Saryukian or Audi. And he said, "Nah, I'm not going to fight Armin, man. That's too dangerous. That's too dangerous. I'm not fighting Armin. How you want me to lose my title?" By the way, I would definitely pick Armin at this point because Topuria told me all I needed to know. He doesn't think he can beat Armin. That's the reality. Damn. Yeah, his wife probably got the ick when she sensed Cookie vibes from him ducking Armin. That's probably the reality. Ilia's wife vacated the wedding ring. How long have they even been married for? Let's see. When did Ilia Topuria get married? Georgina Badell? How come it doesn't give me an answer? They don't know. We don't even know that he is married. We don't even know that he is married. There's no public documents saying that he got married. I bet you Topuria's not even married, bro. I'm going to go with a hot take. Topuria's not actually married. But he just called her his wife. There's no answer on this. I can't find this. If someone can correct me. Let me see. Let me just click a couple articles, make sure I'm sure. Topuria. Let me take a look. I bet you they just have children together. Let's see. I bet you they just have kids together. I bet you they're not actually married. But maybe they are. Maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe they are, and I don't know. I was just thinking maybe they're fighting over the kids. How do I cancel a gifted membership? You get banned. I'll ban you right now. There you go. Breaking news. What's your favorite Christmas cookie? I know people are going to call me a lot. I'm not a big fan on cookies in general. If I'm going to eat a cookie, I'll eat like a sugar cookie. But it has to be kind of on the softer side. I don't like hard cookies, pause. Either way, I couldn't find any information. Maybe they're just fighting over the kids. Maybe they're not actually married. I don't know. Joey's got them Jefferson County javelins. I got them Jefferson County javelins, brother. Damn. Joey, food takes are trash. Yeah. I'd make a good Santa at the mall. Thank you. I'm so alleviated. Shout out for intro. What does that even mean? Best fit of the year? What are we talking about? Medium rare chocolate chip cookie. I'll eat chocolate chip cookies on occasion, but they can't be like crunchy. I don't like crunchy chocolate chip cookies. Sandusky can't save you now. They married shortly before he fought Josh Emmett, Ilia says on his Ariel Helwani interview. So when was that? I don't feel like looking up. Just tell me, since we're just bullshitting. Just say my username. Why? Now you got me weirded out. Even with the Paramount deal, Dana screws fighters on pay. I know. 2 years ago, I'm predicting Aljo. So damn short-term marriage, huh? I'm sure they can still have a good quality. Jay, I'm predicting Aljo's next fight versus Yair for Mexican card and Murphy versus Movsar fight in London. Murphy versus Movsar would be a banger. That'd be a banger. I just can't believe we're just like, oh, I don't know when I'm going to return. I don't know when I'm going to return. You never talk about Aljo? Aljo's kind of irrelevant. Murphy's been done dirty, so's Movsar. Aspinall insufferable. Yeah. Aspinall is kind of insufferable. Both Aspinall and Ngannou has no defense in swings. I'm happy to see you live. 6 weeks of nonsense, but have the holidays been man to put up a slight pause on MMA? I kind of like that they do that. Fighters are going to have to do more for their money in Paramount? Yes. The UFC basically says we're giving you a promotion. You use it to get more deals and stuff. Man wants to get stripped so he can negotiate his exit from the UFC. I don't see UFC stripping Topuria anytime soon. We'll see. Do a video on Ilia and how dumb he is. Aljo should be begging for the Yair fight. He'd fuck him up badly. Yair has no wrestling, but I don't know, man. On the feet, he's nasty, though. More like an acting gig than fighting gig. Tom Bum Aspinall wants to fight Ngannou. He needs to fight Gon and Salsable ASAP. I want to see him humbled. He's going to be out a bit. You should do a video on Gary crying like a bitch victim online. What is Gary crying about? The quality of the fights are going to suffer. Aljo sucks on the feet. He does. Was Ilia the D-Devlin in the relationship? Maybe. I think Ilia is going to be comically inactive before his retirement, like one fight ever. I think he has a max 2 more fights. I think Ilia Topuria has max 2 more fights. Do another Chandler video off of what? Conor McGregor, the greatest nickname ever. YouTube featured your channel, W, Joey? What do you mean, featured my channel? What does that mean? I feel like you just made that up, but I'll just take your word for it. Aljo versus Murphy. Murphy wins. He's going to fight Patty and dip. He's going to fight Patty, demand Islam, not get it, and say, I'm retiring. I've done all I could do. What did dude meant? I want to know what dude meant when he said YouTube featured your channel. Fight heavyweight. What do you want a Chandler video on? No, YouTube does that. I guess it's what happened. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Where's that at? Where do I see that at? I want to know. Where's that in individual people? Besides broad, do you think Manel Cop is? I don't know. Aljo versus the Law is intriguing. I think Aljo already turned down the Law from some of the comments he's made. Buying followers, being inactive, making excuses for inactivity, only taking favorable matchups, Ilia's motto. I could make a banger video on Ilia right now. You're probably right. I have this screenshot you popped up first over all my subscriptions when I first opened YouTube. Okay. I thought that just meant you watched the channel or something. Can't guess. But people who watch MMA might see you on their homepage. I see. For this live stream is what you're saying? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Ilia KO'd Volk, Max, and Charles. Name a better 3 KO run. I don't know. Maybe Max in his prime, Volk in his prime, Oliveira in his prime. Who gives off more cucky vibes, Chandler or Tom? Definitely Chandler. Tom Aspinall is an alpha male compared to Chandler. Dana 100% had an aneurysm when he said Ilia wants to go box. I know. No, I have seen you get featured before as well. We just tight. Make sure to like the stream while you're at it. Getting real balmy around here. We're only going to hit 45K before the end of the year. I know 6 years later, we're still at the apex. To be honest, there's no proof of Ilia actually turning down any matchup. There's like a fault of matchmaking. Yeah, but he said, I would rather vacate than fight Armin. I mean, that's pretty close to turning down a fight, even if he wasn't offered it. And then the fact that he has been publicly saying he's not ready. I don't know. It's just annoying as fuck. Turkey Save Boxing. Joe, what's your favorite video on the channel this year? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Maybe my recent Ngannou video, even though everyone hated it. Isn't it fucking crazy that next week is Christmas? It's a week and a half, but yeah. Have you noticed Aspinall is not featured in any Paramount promos? I haven't watched them or paid attention enough to them to know who's in them. Boxing was dying. I just hope Petr Yan gets his revenge on O'Malley. I hope not. I don't need him to get the revenge. He already won. I'm done. The one who vaped with the 20. I got to sit up for this one. Shout out to the one who vapes for the 20. The 20 gifted memberships. Appreciate you, bro. Holding the channel down. It was getting real bummy around here. Appreciate you getting all the haters memberships. Thank you. Jacob is in the building tonight. Jacob gets a gifted membership. Good for Jacob. I owe Jacob big time, and I keep fumbling. Shout out to Jacob. Multi-time made man around here. Thank you, the one who vapes, for the 20 gifted memberships. Appreciate you, bro. Just rewatch Patty Chandler in the third round. You can hear Chandler say, please stop, I have a family. Yeah, I heard that. Would you ever have Brian Campbell on the channel? He's co-host of Morning Combat with Luke Thomas and a former MMA beat host. Is he former MMA beat host? Is he a former MMA beat host? I didn't know that. I never saw him on MMA beat. Maybe I stopped watching. I don't know. Aspinall said he's interested in boxing Francis once he gets out of his UFC contract. I should have made a video. Damn, so this interview covered it all from Ilia. Aspinall vs. Francis would produce record low pay-per-views. What's your thoughts on Valentina versus Natalia Silva? I'll go Natalia Silva. I've been plotting on Valentina's downfall for a bit. I have. Need membership? Boo-hoo. Shout out to the one who vapes for the 20 gifted memberships. Nice Christmas tree, Joey. Where are you staying right now? Which states? I can stay in multiple states at once. Yeah, I'm in Montana right now. Boxing is such a plague for this sport. Monetary incentive just isn't there for MMA now. They don't want to pay him. Back at 145, Ilia also said Max should retire. I'm never going to give him the chance. And then he defended against Max next. For all we know, it's rage bait. Well, I don't know. All I know is he has not wanted to fight Armin. He's openly said he doesn't want to fight the best in the world, so he doesn't want to. And that's the reality. It's annoying. John should fight Ngannou, screw Pereira. I wish that would happen. I wish that would happen, to be honest. If we're honest around here. Hell yeah, Joey, love the work. Thank you. Thank you. Out here putting in the work. Out here putting in the work, man. Damn. My man was out here 14 years ago, uploading YouTube videos, doing jiu-jitsu in the garage. That's the type of dude I fuck with right there. 14 fucking years ago. Out there jiu-jitsuing it up in the garage, man. You should go to Dagestan. I'll get right on that. Joey made me verbally tap today for looking for an exit after I felt the first punch. I'm a quitter. I did make him verbally tap. Have you ever been out alpha a polar bear? No. Remember when people could just hated Adesanya so obsessively they couldn't find a good reason, so they just said he fucked his dog? Yeah, they're weirdos, bro. Grown men making up weird rumor fantasy stories. I know someone who got an invite to the UFC White House card. Can't say who, though. You're making that up. Armin interview? Never going to happen, bro. Never going to happen. The channel's too bummy yet. We need to at least get to 100K. Then, maybe, just maybe, I could make it happen. Haha, fuck yeah, Joey. Yeah, bro, I was just like, let me, this guy looks like he has something on his channel. And dude's out here throwing down in the garage and on the trampoline. Man, you know what's crazy? I love, you know what I love about these videos, dude? I just randomly clicked on them. I love the old school YouTube feel. Toby as a puppy. Sad. It's been 15 years since this video, so I know he's probably gone now. Shout out Toby. Not forgotten, forever enshrined in a YouTube video. I love the old YouTube feel. I swear, I love the old YouTube feel. I fought battles on your behalf and Twitter replies. I enjoy rage baiting haters. There you go. If Aspinall was fighting you and tripped you, have him ended up in full mount with those titties hanging on you, would you verbally tap? Nah, I'd titty fuck him. You know, when Luke Thomas mentioned that top UFC brass hates Strickland, it's made me think how weird a lot of shit is. Like, he was barred from 323 despite suspension ending in November. I think still Dana White gives him privilege because of his political beliefs. I think Dana likes anybody just dick riding Trump, and will give him a benefit regardless. Damn. Anyway, I seen on Twitter Van accepted cop call out for Houston fight night. Hey, make it happen. There's no pay-per-view anyway, and they're not going to sell any pay-per-view anyway, even if there was. Make it happen. Dana isn't as far right as you think. He's been tight with Trump since early UFC days. He thinks guys like Strickland and Bryce and Mitchell are morons. Colby too. Nah, I think he gives them privilege because of it. I'll die on that hill. You should interview Bilal. Would love to. But it's never going to happen. Well, most of UFC fighters dick ride Trump, and Strickland has bitched at Trump on Twitter. It's very funny. Strickland's just super low IQ in general. So, grainy field of old YouTube. I missed it. Kind of shit that looks like it was filmed off an older Android. I'm crying, bro. Glad you liked the videos. Got into back then. I'm 32 now. That's wild, bro. That's wild. Do you ever go back and look at those videos? I just love the vibe of old YouTube, man. That's what made me click them. I just love the vibe of old YouTube. When you can just see it's recorded on an old phone. Back in the day, I used to keep 2 sets of boxing gloves in my car. And we used to have full-on boxing matches. Like, we used to have dozens of people. We used to have, like, backyard boxing matches. Nothing crazy. It would all be spontaneous. But, like, we'd be out somewhere and someone would be talking shit and be like, all right, let's go get the boxing gloves. Those were the good days. Those were the good old days. I think I still have them somewhere. I'll have to find them one day. I wish I would have the videoing capabilities that I have nowadays. Back then it was hard to pick it up on the at night. It was mostly nighttime. Nowadays you don't even know if the videos are real or AI or some BS. I know. Joe, what's your ethnicity? That asked me to watch for 2 years and still don't know. I don't know. I'll leave that up for your interpretation. I'll leave that up for your interpretation. Ilia Topuria versus Conor McGregor in boxing. Who wins? Ilia Topuria. Joe would full on spar, no headgear. Now I rarely even box myself with no headgear, 10-ounce gloves. Yeah, I don't. Dude, getting punched in the head just isn't for me. Joey is Latvian. There's a button I could press and shut down all AI forever. I would do it. Would you do the same? Yeah. As well as gambling, man. I feel like an old dude now. I'm like, man, fucking gambling and AI ruined fucking everything, man. And the ultra hyper commercialism is driving me up a fucking wall, man. Like, everything has to be some weird ad nowadays. You notice that? Everything has to be some weird ass ad. And the technology they have now to make these ads is just insane. Like, they're hyperimposing them on like pitchers mounds and on the hockey ice. The fact that they change them, swap them in and out is crazy. I mean, look at the UFC Octagon. It looks like shit. It looks like shit, does it not? Is anybody else just tired of just nonstop promotion? Who wins, Jones' wife or Dana's wife in a club in Mexico? I don't know. At least there's YouTube Premium. It's impossible to watch YouTube without it. Yeah, I couldn't watch YouTube without Premium. There's a weird, uncanny feel to AI. I'm worried one day it starts to look like it has some life to it. Dude, they said there might be AI movies one day. The facts ads are even on the... Yeah, as soon as you start pumping gas, they start advertising. Dude, it's so annoying. Like, is it really worth it? Do we really need this? What do you think about guys like Luke Thomas who justifies gambling sponsorship by saying gambling and combat sports go together? Hard to listen to moral superior when you're showing gambling. I mean, I get it to a certain extent, but it ain't for me. I understand some people got to do it. It ain't for me, though. Marab's removing his own stitches again. Figured, is it me or Van being overrated? Probably. I don't know. I haven't paid enough attention to people's takes on Van. Gambling is worse than smoking. You think so? I'm beginning to really absolutely hate gambling. I'm so tired of it, man. It's everything. They want you to gamble on. It's all a scam. I remember when they were like voting to legalize gambling in different states. I'm like, why would anyone say they would not be able to do it? What the fuck? Why would you not just let it be? And now I'm thinking, oh, now I know why. Damn. What is this? Damn. Hold up. Who wins, Jamal, brother, or D when she's not? Okay, stop. Joe, would you ever take a sponsorship? Sponsor, are you dedicated to independent media? It would have to be something I actually liked. I wouldn't be totally opposed. I just got gambling slots ads as we speak. What you did to me, Joey, there listening, say. My state, sports gambling isn't technically legal, so we can only bet on fight duration, strikes, control time. It's literally just infiltrating everything. That's the reality. It's infiltrating fucking everything. That's the reality of it. You look tired today? I'm a little bit tired. Not too bad. Never gambled in my life. Every MMA channel shills gambling sponsorships. I know. It's because it's a lot of money. It literally takes the enjoyment out of it. I get so tired of hearing the DraftKings ads. But it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Nothing we can do now. There'll be some pushback eventually, I guess. Is Dana, who beats his wife on video in a club in Mexico, upset about Armin headbutting Dan, who was actually the single best piece of promotion for the entire event? I know. Dana's upset at Armin headbutting someone that caused 0 damage, and he slaps his wife in a club. It's just annoying to me. Damn. Would you ever take a trip to Turkey? Maybe. At 53, yeah. My G, what's up? We spam 100 videos a day, aka Bummy, UFC Shield, Chael Sonnen. People gamble beginning at such an early age on video games and things like fantasy football. It's insane. I know. I'm telling you, it's just infesting everything. Have you seen the show Dark? I have. It's been a while, but I have seen it. Chunjo will be taking the day off and let the AI version of himself run the stream. Could you imagine? That's fucking scary, man. For all we know, AI could take over YouTube. For all we know, AI could take over YouTube. People watch AI. AI's already taken over YouTube, basically. There's so much AI shit on YouTube now. I think YouTube should just outlaw AI, but they won't. Never found the appeal in gambling. Hope I never do. I understand the appeal to a certain extent, but like constantly doing it, no. I wish everyone would just stop. But they won't. AI Joey gonna pander to the incel fan base? Yeah, I'll set him up to do that. I think Kopp would beat probably everyone at flyweight right now, except Tyra and Pantoja can beat him because their back takes are insane. Yeah, Tyra's just so slick with his grappling. It's really scary when you think about it. Soon, real content creators will be something that's needed over AI content. It's scary that AI could just we could just not have any real creators anymore. Because imagine YouTube can just make free AI content and they don't have to pay the creator anymore. Think about that. Think about that. What should I do? Should I try to make the Topuria video before I go to bed? What do you guys think? As soon as Joey starts saying stand up with these crotch sniffers ruining the sport. Yeah. Base it off the popular opinion. Oh, man, these fucking crotch sniffers. Hate those AI slop vids with the voice and the pictures on the screen. At halftime, it doesn't make any sense. Yes, yes, yes. How do we have 200 people in here? We have 79 likes. I gamble as a hobby. In reality, I could throw less than $50 on it. I made my come up on my first deposit bonus. I mean, that's not too bad. 79 likes. 200 people in here. We need a video on fake ass DJ. Needs to be called out. We'll get on that. We'll get on that soon. Maybe. I don't know what I want to do. But I can make a quick Topuria reaction. Joe, you should libel Dana and just say it's AI. What does that mean? I'm finishing my degree in cybersecurity, digital forensics. They are teaching us how to use AI in cyber. A lot of job markets getting screwed by it. Yeah. A lot of people are going to get fucked by AI. It's really starting to take over like this year and last year. It's actually fucking insane. When did... Damn, ChatGPT came out in November of 2022, so it's been 3 years. That's wild. Gambling's starting to target little kids, and AI is going to create an entirely new wave of billionaires. We got to get in on that. I want to get in on that. Yeah, whatever happened to those AI rankings? Haven't seen them. Haven't seen them. Dude, if Shavkat doesn't go out there and fight, just take him out of the rankings. Same with everyone. If you're not fighting in over a year, just gone. If any of you are out there in high school still thinking about cybersecurity degree or anything in the tech field, forget it. Start looking for a job that involves working with your hands. Dude, it really is crazy how many jobs AI is going to take. I feel like we're starting to live in a dystopian future. Anybody else thinking that? Is there an AI generated Dana that doesn't beat his wife? Probably. I haven't seen a single billionaire being made by gambling. Only people that are rich make money out of gambling. I feel like gambling's a scam no matter what. I don't believe all these fake clowns that are like, I'm a professional gambler. I mean, I guess so to a certain extent. But like sports gambling, nah. So nobody will have to work in less than 20 years. That's crazy. Think McGregor has ever abused D or had a domestic violence situation? I have no idea. His character, I don't think he has the greatest character, so you never know. Joe, are you hyped for UFC 324? It's a stacked card. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm hyped, but it's a decent card. Like, I just wish it was Armin versus Patty. Imagine Dana fires all the reporters and just answers AI questions in the press conference. That would be something Dana would do. Yeah, I guess I'll go do the Topuria video. Is that what you guys want? Yes or no, Topuria video? Yes or no in chat right now. Maybe he needs an AI marriage counselor. Can it mine crypto, run a website, and drive me around? If not, no thanks. Just but. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, the one who vapes says yes. Kara says yes. A reporter starts cooking Dana. He deletes the software. Tony says yes. Yes, but I would like you to stay on a little bit longer. I've already been live for over an hour, haven't I? Doesn't show me the right way anymore. Is it an hour and 10 minutes I've been on here? It's not an urgent topic. Yeah, but it's getting late. If I want to do the video and get it out before I go to sleep, got to start cranking it. Pause. Cranking it out. Got to get on my shit. I want to get 50K soon. I'm so close. I've gotten like 4K subscribers in 1 month before. But now we don't have nothing going on right now. Damn. It's crazy. $2025 has come and gone. Has come and gone. Roger Jackson got 100K subs. Any video can be tweaked by AI where there's no way of knowing. It's sketchy. Sketchy as hell. Laying off UFC engineers and offshoring the work to India while implementing generic AI chatbot is all AI is. Dude, there's some companies you can't even get in touch with a person anymore. It's only AI. How long have you been live? Like an hour. Like a fucking hour. I guess I'll maybe go do the Topuria video. I got to go watch the interview. Maybe I'll just use the clips off Twitter and just be lazy for a change, since it's subtitles anyway. Rampage Jackson is kind of a scumbag father to completely cut contact with your son to save your own ass, continuing cringy ass streams. Yeah. You have to submit a ticket and wait 5 days for a reply. It's crazy what has gone on nowadays. iRobot happening in real life would not shock me at all. Facebook is one of the biggest companies with no customer service. It's ridiculous. All because they don't want to spend the money. That's the craziest part. So they're raking in billions. And they don't want to spend the money. That's crazy. The Taco Bell near you has AI ordering thing in the drive-thru. What the fuck? Don't worry, I'm finally here. I'm leaving right now. Honestly, we shouldn't care about Ilia leaving. We knew this would happen. He's a disaster champion. Ilia Topuria is a disaster for the lightweight division. Where's my belt? I don't know. I guess you canceled your membership, you bum. Or your gift it ran out, I guess. Topuria career is done. It's over. It's over. Okay. Damn. What does it look like for people when AI takes over? Do we just all live under bridges? I guess so. Yeah, the Popeyes near me has a bot voice box in the drive-thru. That's crazy. As soon as AI starts flipping burgers, just know how I know it's over for the average Joe. See you Friday. I'm out. Adios, Chase. Adios, amigos. Damn. All right, boys. I'm gonna. No, I know. I know you've been a member. I was just fucking with you. I'm gonna maybe go record that Topuria video. I'm gonna get on out of here. Boys. Said UFC before Spanish reporter said UFC gonna strip Ilia if he doesn't return, and same thing yesterday. Patty said so, and today Ilia's confirmed his career is not long. What are you talking about? I recommended you and Luke collab again in the morning combat subreddit. I was attacked viciously by his fans. Damn, I guess his boys don't like me. Is that true? Pro really said that. Topuria. So before Spanish reporter said UFC going to strip Ilia if he does not return. Where was that at? Honestly, why would a company pay thousands every month than buy a machine that does it free forever? Because that's what we need. That's what we need, genuinely. They hate Joey because Joey makes people look stupid when he's right. That I do. All right, boys, I'm getting out of here. Like the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm done. The timing is up in the top right corner. I missed it. They moved it. An hour and 16 minutes of unadulterated pure pleasure. Unadulterated pleasure. So I am going to get out of here, boys. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye. Good night. And I'll talk to you guys later. Adios.